I watched a lot of television in 2023. Kristen here, your pop culture obsessed bestie, and here's every single thing I watched. Starting with Kaleidoscope, a gimmick. Does not live up to the hype, don't watch it. Ginny and Georgia season 2, so much chaos. Joe deserved better, but you should watch it. The Circle season 5 had a really fun cast. The winner totally deserved it. You gotta check it out. Emily in Paris season 3, so fun, so silly. That cliffhanger though, you gotta check it out. There's a reason Abbott Elementary is winning all of these awards. You gotta watch it. The cast of Ghosts is so funny. This is definitely a must watch. The Ultimatum France was a bit surface level. I feel like nobody really learned anything. You can skip this one. Velma's not great, but it's also not as bad as everyone says. You could probably skip it though. I think even non-fantasy fans will have fun with Willow. Give it a try. Literally everyone is watching The Last of Us, so if you're not, what are you waiting for? I was a big On My Block fan, so I was really excited for Free Ridge, and honestly, witches be bonkers, and this show is anything but skip it. Skip it. You all know how much I did not like You season 4 part 1, but I know what's coming next, so you should keep watching. Love is Blind season 3 had to be one of the most toxic seasons yet, but I felt like After the Altar, we didn't learn anything new, so skip this one. Perfect Match, oh my gosh, I was addicted. It's like watching a car accident. You cannot look away. You gotta watch it. The book is better, but the music is incredible. You gotta check it out. So much drama, but also some really deep conversations. This has to be the craziest season of Love is Blind yet, and I'm loving it. I definitely recommend watching it. The Way Home is the best show you're not watching right now. If you take any recommendation away from me, just watch The Way Home, please. It is shocking how many seasons there are of Beat Bobby Flay, but I just got into the show and it's so much fun. I'm addicted. You should definitely check it out. A throwback that was actually really fun and ahead of its time. I definitely recommend going back and watching this show. If you're a theater kid like me, you're gonna love this second season. The performances in Beef are definitely a career best. You gotta watch. Class of '07 is one of the best shows no one's talking about. Watch it, please, so we can get a second season. I went on a rabbit hole looking for more shows about people stranded on an island, and this one is hilarious. It's like a parody of Lost. The new Rugrats is surprisingly super cute. You should watch it. Jury Duty is like The Office meets The Truman Show. It's so hilarious. Check it out. Single Drunk Female is another show that I wish more people were watching. This cast was awesome, but I'm not sure if political thrillers are my thing, so I'm mixed about it. I did a throwback and watched Atypical, and it was so good. And of course, the 3rd season of Indian Matchmaking. You should watch it. Small Light tells a true and inspiring story of the unsung heroes who helped save Anne Frank's family. The performances are unreal. You have to watch. I wanted to love Yellow Jacket season 2, but it started to feel really formulaic. Sweet Tooth season 2 does not match the brilliance of season 1. It pains me to say this, but you can skip it. School Spirits isn't perfect, but it opens up some insane lore that you don't want to miss. You gotta check this one out. If you love Indian matchmaking, you're gonna have fun exploring a new culture with Jewish matchmaking. I was so excited for Exo Kitty, and I was so disappointed. You can skip this one. If you're like me and are just hoarding so many different collectibles that, hey, you never know, it might be worth something, you want to check out King of Collectibles. This show was the biggest surprise for me of the year. I loved every single second of it. The music, the costumes, the cast, the humor. Please watch it. If you ever wanted to know about the business of being a professional mermaid, Merpeople is a docuseries for you. They had an idea, but it didn't really add anything new to the true crime genre. Skip. I've had mixed feelings about Never Have I Ever over the last few seasons, but the finale was really great. Definitely check it out. A Kind of Spark is a cute mystery with authentic autism representation that you just gotta check out. I really wanted to like Glamorous, they just didn't know what they wanted to be. It was cute, but it wasn't good. If you like getting your back cracked and quirky personalities, you gotta check out Crack Addicts. We finally got a new season of Black Mirror, and there were some really compelling episodes in this one, especially the first 2, definitely check it out. I'm a Virgo was definitely not what I expected. It was very unique, creative, and they took a lot of risks. Primo is a really fun comfort show about a Latino family. You got Christina Vidal in there, which definitely sold me. I was so excited about the horror of Dolores Roach. I mean, a Sweeney Todd set in Washington Heights. But I didn't love this. Skip. From has to be one of my favorite TV shows I watched this year. It is so mysterious and spooky, like, ooh, the chills. Definitely watch. I got into a bunch of home improvement shows at the end of the month. One of them was Hack My Home, which has this team come together to help people reinvent their spaces with really high-tech, innovative, out-of-the-box ideas. And then I went down a rabbit hole watching all the seasons of Ugliest House in America. This show is addicting. It's so funny. And half the time these houses, I'm like, I would stay there. Like, I would stay at an Airbnb of half of these ridiculous homes. It's a lot of fun. Definitely watch. Season 1 of The Summer I Turned Pretty was better, but man, I'm Team Jeremiah right now. And if you read the books, you gotta watch this one. This was such a perfect ending to High School Musical, the musical, the series. I loved every second of it, and Gina is a star! There's something about And Just Like That. It's not great, but I can't stop watching it, so if that's up your alley, check it out. Heartstopper season 2, they went to Paris. We got to deal with some more real world issues for these characters. Just a wholesome, inclusive show, must watch. Sweet Magnolias is another one that's really cute, but not great. I think it's good for if you're trying to multitask and do other things and you're looking for something to watch. There's so much drama in the ultimatum, but I feel like every single season the subjects learn nothing and just get engaged to do it. So, if you like Love on the Spectrum, you might want to check out Down for Love. It was very cute, but it ended very abruptly. I didn't know what to expect with One Piece, but I loved every second of it. Adventure, friendship, going for your dreams, definitely a must watch. I absolutely love The Changeling. It's this dark fairy tale odyssey that you don't want to miss. Definite watch. The Other Black Girl was this sinister mystery that ties in the corporate world and racism. You have to check it out. Love is Blind is back for a 5th season, and this might be my least favorite yet. I just feel like, yeah, it's fun to see the drama, but you also want to see them find love as well, and this felt like such a depressing, sad, and hopeless season. The Boys spin-off Gen V has arrived. It is dark, bloody, full of guts and gore and chaos and even a mystery that unfolds over the course of the season. You gotta check it out. Chucky is in the White House, killing it literally and figuratively. I cannot wait for part 2. This was just so much fun. I wanted to like everything now, but something was missing here. Skip. Dare I Say is full of the House of Usher, the second best Mike Flanagan project after Haunting of Hill House. So good, a must watch. I Woke Up a Vampire dives into a really fun supernatural world. Watch. The only thing going for American Horror Story Delicate was that Kim Kardashian was in it, otherwise this felt very cheap and amateur. Skip. This has to be one of the best seasons of American Horror Stories yet. I really enjoyed it. Upload Season 3 starts a little slow, but it definitely gets there. Watch. Spellbound is fun for the whole family. Check it out. Living for the Dead feels a bit scripted, but it definitely has a lot of campy heart. Check it out. Neon brings us into this really fun reggaeton world. Felix was the best character. Definitely watch. If you love Degrassi, Back to the Future, or mysteries, you gotta check out the Spencer Sisters. So much fun. I was so excited for the Buccaneers. It's sort of like an American version of Bridgerton in a way. They start out with this really strong sisterhood between this group of friends, but I feel like they sort of lose that a little bit, so I'm a bit mixed on this one. The brilliant creators of the OA are back with a murder mystery with a technology angle called A Murder at the End of the World. And I gotta say, I honestly think I hyped myself up a little bit too much for this, so there was like no possible way for anything to live up to, you know, what I was hoping for based off of like the OA. And Squid Game The Challenge. This is a reality show version of Squid Game. I think that it starts a little slow, but when you get to like episodes 3 and beyond, it really starts to pick up. People are cutthroat. We got the final season of Hilda. This was so good, but a little bit rushed. I wish that we got a little bit more time in this world, although the final episode is like double the length, which I appreciated because there was just so much to explore here. So just a really beautiful show. Carol and the End of the World is so fascinating. It's sort of like Daria meets Kathy meets this like end of the world situation, and instead of wanting to go off and explore the world before it's over, she just wants to like work in a mundane office. Let her live. I've been a fan of Craig of the Creek from the very beginning, and this last season just really solidified that and gave us such a great conclusion to this story that Craig has been going on of trying to find the heart of the forest. And I've only seen the first 4 episodes so far, but Percy Jackson and the Olympians is really good, very faithful adaptation, and so diverse and inclusive, which I love. Let me know what you watched this year.